Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at how we are going to create pages within our Vision 21 team to build out the instructional strategies examples for future use. Right now, this will all be within the Vision 21 group. So once you've logged in, you'll go to the Vision 21 group. Now, everything we do here in Pages is going to live within this, and it's only going to be viewable by the people within the group. So the 20 to 22 teachers, and then the administrators and other staff members that are a part of the group will be able to see those pages. Now, there are ways that you can hide that content until you're ready for it, but let's take a quick look. So we're going to come to Pages, and you'll notice from our September meeting, we've got 3 pages here for the 3 strategies that we discussed, which was mind streaming, picture notes, and jigsaw. And then we've got the September meeting. We'll be adding the October meeting page once we have that, and we'll continue to add these top level pages with each of the instructional strategies. Now, eventually we'll move these pages and their sub-pages into the Cat's Den where other teachers in the district can see it. But for the time being, all this is going to be, or the only people that are going to have access to this are going to be the people in Vision 21. So for those of you that are a little bit uncomfortable maybe with sharing some information right now, just understand that it is a limited group that will be able to see it. And just to prove that to you, I'm going to go over here to the Edit menu of our group page and let you know that we do have it set up so only group members can view this content. So if that helps any of you get a little confidence in sharing, hopefully that'll ease your mind a little bit. Now, what you'll notice is under each of these topics, so I'm going to click on the mind streaming one, we have the general information here about mind streaming, and you can read that as you have time. And then we have a table set up that's going to be used to create links out to the pages that you create. And then down below here at the bottom of each page, you're going to notice that we've got other pages or sub pages that'll be available. Now, right now, the only one we have for mind streaming is the Vision 21 example. So when I click on that, I see the description that I put together kind of explaining what we did. So later on, you guys can go back and refer to this. This is kind of the format that I have set up right now for us to be able to share things. That may change, but you'll notice this will look very similar to the templates we'll see for teacher pages here in just a minute. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go back to this Pages tab, and I'm going to go into Picture Notes because we have a few teachers that have actually given us some content for that. So this page again is a top level picture notes page, and I've created content again with some generic information and then that table. And you'll notice here that we've got a blue hyperlink for Kathy Gray and one for Stephanie Garner. What this means is they've both presented information or content to us for their pages. What we'd like to have as time goes on is, several of these turn blue so that we have a good variation or good representation of different grade levels with each of these strategies. You'll also notice then that there are 3 pages here that are going to match that also. So this list here is going to be very similar to this list. But as we create new pages for people and giving that, and then we'll give you admin rights or edit rights to those pages, you're going to be able to add your content on these pages as you see your name. So I'm not Kathy Gray, but when I click on Kathy Gray, I have access to that editing options for these pages. But you'll see that we've got just a generic template of ways or areas that you can put in different types of content about how you use that strategy in class. Feel free to change this up some, but let's try to keep a uniformity to the pages. And if you put a little additional information in, I don't think it hurts, but I think it's helpful to have this structure, at least have a common structure among each page, so that as teachers look at it later, they're able to quickly look and know where to look for the information. So Kathy's is blank right now, but we do have some videos in. I just don't have access to those yet to be able to put them here on her page, but she'll have the ability to go and add those straight to her page. She took some video from her iPad, which creates a different dynamic. When we're working with iPads and trying to deal with getting files to different places, this can get a lot more confusing. But I will do another video that shows how to add videos straight into these pages from the iPad. But as far as getting the video onto My Big Campus, that is possible to do from your iPad, and it's a pretty straightforward process, very similar to what I'm about to do here as I show you how to edit pages. Now I'm going to look at one other page here, and that page is going to be that page is going to be Stephanie Garner's page, who already has some content on it, just so you can kind of see. So all Stephanie had to do was copy and paste her information that she created somewhere else right into these sections, and she put her pictures in here and everything's set up. Now she's got some blank content because I've added some of these things in the template, and she hasn't had time to even see that yet. But let's say that we wanted to edit the last page we just looked at, which was Miss Gray's page. All I've got to do to edit that page is click the edit page button and get all these things off of here. And now I can go ahead and simply just type in here the different content that I need, and this would allow me to get in whatever I needed. If you've created that content somewhere else, you can easily get in there and edit the things that you need to edit. Now there's 3 buttons over here that are going to be really important, and that's the video buttons. So if I have a video that is already in my drive, so if you've taken video from an iPad or somewhere else and put it in your drive, you can go ahead at that point and click this link, and you can go search for that. Now I know I've got a video titled CC something. This is something that we use for Dare to Dream, and so it's already in my drive. So I could easily click that, and now that video is located right here within this page. It just shows an iframe right now, but when I save it and view it from a full page status, it will show the video where I want it. Now the other option I have is to go ahead and insert something from the My Big Campus library using this icon right here, or I can go ahead and use this one, and this is going to allow me to insert a My Big Campus image. So everything has to be in the library for us as far as pictures or videos to be able to add to these pages. So when you have it, when you take your video, you're going to have to go ahead and then upload it to the drive itself. But this shows you how you can get it onto the page. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down here and hit save. And we can go ahead and see that that video has now populated in the section that we wanted it to populate, which I should have put it down here in the videos section, but I just put that, I had my cursor here under the strategy name, and that's why it populated right there. I could go in and edit that and change it, but right now I'm just going to delete that here in a second anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Now, how would I get a video into my drive? That's the next question that we have to look at. So what I would do then, so this way I could share it with within my pages, I can go ahead and click the drive, and I'm going to do new and new upload file. Now once I have that, I can click right here, and I can go out and find that video wherever it happens to be. You're going to be able to hit the open button, and it's going to go ahead and upload it here into your drive. And I really think once you get into it, you'll have the ability to see a page with your name on it. You click on it, click edit. I really don't think you'll have many problems. Hope this helps, and we'll see how it goes.